Hello, Worm Guru here. Nobody liked my video on acne, so I am remaking it. My apologies to everyone who has heard this information before. When I was a teenager, I got acne on my face, and I wanted to do something about it. So I went to the pharmacy and I bought cold cream, because that's what my auntie and my granny used on their faces, and they had beautiful complexions. And I thought, when I get their age, I hope I look just like them. And I brought this cold cream home. It's COLD-CREAM. I brought this cold cream home, and I put it on my face. And I broke out into oogles of whiteheads. Way more whiteheads than I had before. And I thought, oh my goodness, I must be allergic to cold cream, and I threw it in the trash. And then began my quest for an acne product that would help my acne. And I tried witch hazel and just about everything out there you can imagine for acne. Coating my skin with alcohol, you name it, I tried it. All over my face. Before you know it, I had a big old box of acne products that didn't work very good. They might work for 3 or 4 days or 3 or 4 weeks, and then next thing you know, I got pimples again. None of them worked for long. And it was getting expensive. I started going to the facialist, and she was deep pore cleansing and digging around in my face, trying to get those deep pockets out and all this stuff, and it was hurting, and this just went on and on and on. And so eventually I started doing some research. And what I learned is that 90% of all acne is caused by an eensy-weensy microscopic mite, a bug, a crustacean that lives on your face. It mates on the skin, and it burrows down underneath the deep layers and lays its eggs, and then it dies. And that's what causes that inflammation and that bump and that pimple to appear, is these mites called Demodex. And if you don't believe me, go to Demodex Solutions and read all about them. And there's a doctor over there named Mr. ZZ who's come up with this cream that he calls ZZ cream that will kill these mites. So I ordered some of it. Now, they told me that if I put this cream on my face, the mites would have to die. And when the mites die, their rotting corpses is going to cause whiteheads. So I put this mite-killing cream all over my face. And mind you, I broke out in oogles and oogles of whiteheads, just like I did 20 years ago when I tried the cold cream. And I thought, well, now that's interesting. But I persisted, and I put the mite cream on my face, and I mean, I'm telling you, it looked like a truck ran over me for 3 or 4 weeks. To 2 weeks, it was really, really bad. It looked like road rash, like my face hit the pavement. I mean, it was like I was in a wreck. It was horrible. But the goal was to kill all the mites so they didn't have any more acne from them. And they said it might take 6 months. Well, it took 8 months for all the mites to clear out of my face. And finally, pooh, my whole face was completely, totally clear. Perfect complexion for the first time since I was 12 or 13 years old. And then, every time I would hug somebody who had acne, I'd get a bump where their face touched mine. So I had to keep using that cream, that ZZ cream, twice a week, to keep those pimples from coming back, because mites were hopping off other people onto me. So I don't care what they say. If you are prone to acne, you can catch it from people. And people who don't get it are just lucky because they got strong immune systems. They don't have the genetics or whatever. I don't know. But I know that those of us who can get acne can catch it. I know that about me, and probably about you too if you got acne. And so, anyway, I decided this ZZ cream is getting real expensive, me having to put it on twice a week and every time I hug somebody. And if maybe that cold cream, the reason it gave me pimples a long time ago was not because I was allergic, but because it was killing mites. Because I read somewhere on the internet that if people have lice in their hair or lice in their eyelashes, what they do is they put Vaseline on their hair and in their eyelashes, and it suffocates those lice. And I thought, you know what? I bet you that cold cream was suffocating those mites on my face, and that's why I got all those whiteheads, because they were dying off. And if the ZZ has worked, then when I put cold cream on, I shouldn't get any pimples, because there won't be any mites for it to kill. So I went and I bought another jar of cold cream, and I went home and I put it on my face, and guess what? No pimples. None. Zippo. I'm not allergic to cold cream. The reason that cold cream was making pimples on my face was because it was killing mites. And if I had known this when I was a little kid and had been cleaning my face with cold cream before I reached puberty, when my hormones kicked in and I started getting oily pores, which is what those mites feed on, I never would have got them in the first place, because I would have kept them suffocated off before they ever got started. And so I'm suggesting that you can use cold cream as a preventative, and you might want to get some mite-killing cream, because it gets way down in the deeper layers, and I don't know if cold cream can get down under those deeper layers once those mites are already established, but that's up to you to experiment with. I do know that cold cream is less expensive than mite-killing cream. So this is what you need to know. 90% of all acne is caused by Demodex mites living on the face. You probably got them. There's a mite test you can do. You need a microscope. 1200, 400 magnification is about all you need. Put some oil from your face on there. Have a look. I bet you got face mites. If not, well, something else is causing your acne. And you can prevent it with cold cream, and you can kill those mites off. And you don't have to suffer from acne anymore. And don't eat too much fat. And if you are eating fat, make sure you get plenty of enzymes and iodine to clear that fatty tissue out of your system and stay detoxed. Because we got to get rid of these parasites that are feeding on our bodies. We need to be ready for a new age to come, when good vibrations are going to come in. And if we are all festered up with parasites on our face and inside our bodies and all that, it's going to be hard to enjoy this new age that's coming. And that's all I'm saying is, you can get rid of your acne, because I got rid of mine. My face is pretty, and yours will be too. Good luck to you getting rid of that acne. Worm Guru, over and out.